Are you sure that records full time?
Yeah.
When you're pushing that button, not the record button?
Yeah. It's not going to turn off at all. Come on.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Ah!
Hello?
We killed him.
You did?
Yes.
Really?
Took 2.5 hours of freaking chasing him across the hills, but we finally killed him.
I shot a buck. Got a tell 2 point. I was watching him go down. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm freaking out. Yes.
All right, you guys, we made it. We're here in Idaho, over the counter spring bear. Show you a little setup here. JC. We're testing out some e-bikes. Right on e-bikes out of Pleasant Grove, Utah. Quiet Cat. We're gonna do a little comparison. See what we think of those. And then show you camp real quick. Camp, got a jumping jack set up. Nothing super fancy on the inside. JC's sleeping there. I'm gonna be sleeping there. That's it. We're gonna go for a quick ride with these bikes. We're losing light, so we're not really gonna get much as far as hunting, but we're gonna go for a quick ride with the bikes. There's elk right up on this hillside, but we're just gonna go for a quick ride and then have dinner and go to bed. So bring this back out in the morning. Well, good morning. It is technically day number 1. We just woke up. We're gonna have some breakfast and then we're gonna get going. Right behind us is this ridge right here. We're gonna go hop up on a knob, glass into a bowl, and then we're just gonna work our way back the ridge today and see if we can find anything. And then if not, we got a couple spots picked out to hit during the week. 7 days, so we've got plenty of time to make it happen. Really, we'll be happy with just one bear because, well, we haven't killed the bear yet, so we'll be happy if we just get one. But we're gonna get going on breakfast and then get going, so we'll probably pull the cameras out once we get ready to start hiking and once we get to the top and start glassing, so bring it back out then. Alrighty, we're gonna go make our way up to the top of that. We're gonna glass up over and hopefully find a bear. We'll spend our day up on this ridge, moving our way back, and hopefully we find a bear, but if not, we'll relocate tomorrow. It's steep. We're almost there. Set up shop. We're gonna glass this canyon right here. It's pretty steep and rocky, so we're gonna get set up and try and pick apart what we can, and then we're gonna move up the ridge and keep going. Sit here for a little while, see if anything comes out. There's a little bit of water flowing through the bottom of it, but not a lot. So we're just gonna sit here for a little bit and try and cover this face, see if anything steps out, and then we'll go up this and back deeper and just keep covering ground and glassing until we find something. But we're hopeful, mostly excited because this is a new state to us, and so we're hoping it turns out to be good. But it's pretty bright and sunny. It's not super cold, but it's not really hot either. It's perfect conditions really to be hiking around. Hopefully the clouds come back out though, and we get some overcast, and that makes some of the bears come out. But we're just gonna be patient. We have a lot of time, a lot of country we can cover. We've got some sweet hillsides. I'll show you what's around us. So behind us we've got this canyon here we can glass over into, but we would have to cross that river to get to it, but I'm opposed to it. And then back behind that there's that big face we can throw the spotters up on. So we've got options as far as glass. If we just want to sit here all day, we can. But I think our plan is to cover this face here, cover this, and then move up over, and then keep going. But I think we'll sit here for at least an hour or so, and then figure out another game plan. Alrighty, I'm making an executive decision. We're moving on. So, we are gonna go push the rest of the way up this little knob and then down the ridge towards this point. Set up a new glassing spot. The only thing I don't like about this is we're gonna be looking at north facing slopes, but the snow has melted off enough where there's green on pretty much everything. Like I'm on a north facing slope right now and we got green grass and flowers over here too, so I don't think slopes are gonna matter as much as getting a good vantage and just covering the country. So we're gonna go move to a better spot where we can just sit and glass for a lot longer. Moved. We're sitting on the top of a knob looking at an even deeper canyon. JC's got a nice little lightweight tripod stool. I've got one too, but they're hard to set up, and he found a sweet rock for his. So I just kicked out some dirt and I'm sitting in the ground, and we're just gonna be glassing. I'll show you. We're just gonna be glassing this face here. Here we're still near the road, which I don't like, but this is such a deeper cut we can just keep moving in and in on it, but there's so much to see, so we're just going to spend some time here. But it's the weekend and there's a lot of people like to rip up and down on their side-by-sides, so if we can, we're going to move away from the road here maybe tomorrow. I think today we're going to be just what's close, pick apart country, because you don't want to have to hike in deep if there's a bear close. So we're going to sit and pick apart this area, and then we're going to play my favorite game, which is, what's that? That's a rock. I'm pretty good at finding rocks. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. JC actually brought snacks, so he's gonna let me mooch. I forgot to pack any snacks in my bag because I'm an idiot. But I got some water, a friend that'll let me have some food. So it should be good for a little while. We'll see. We're moving. We want to go deep, so we're gonna go run these ridges and hopefully not get cliffed out, and it'll take us into a sweet basin. So here we go. Well, we made a slight error in our calculations. We looked at Onyx and thought, well, we can make it. Just gotta shimmy over some bands and we can make it, but assume the angle showing that. Does that show that behind me? Yeah. Yeah, so this was our mistake. This is just essentially a cliffed out finger that we've got to figure out how to get around. So we can either try to go up and over or down to the bottom and around, which if we go down to the bottom we can get water. If we go up and over, we have no idea what to expect. But also, I don't know if we can make it all the way down safely either, so we're gonna take a break, do some glassing from here, have a snack, and figure it out. But we're gonna go with, this was JC's idea, so he's to blame for this bad decision, not me, of course. But so far we haven't picked up any critters. We've seen a lot of elk while we're out just cruising or when we wake up from camp, but we haven't seen anything yet while we're glassing, so hopefully that changes soon. There's like a lot of caves in this canyon. You notice that?
Yeah, I've noticed all the caves.
There are a lot of caves.
I'm waiting for something to poke its head out of some of them.
Uh-huh. Me too. Yeah. If I were an expert, I would know if those were good denning areas or not, but I'm not an expert.
Some of them are definitely big enough you could crawl into, though.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of them are big enough you can crawl into. The only thing I don't think is because they're on like a northwest facing. Yeah. And so I feel like it makes sense for dens to be on a south facing. It's going to burn off quicker. But who knows? Who knows? Not me.
Maybe it was just slim pickings by the time
Yeah.
a certain bear.
It's like the housing market right now. You're just hoping for something and you gotta just settle.
Yeah, slim pickings. So
They have bid wars. I've
just-
got 30 acorns.
Just had to find what he could find.
Oh, that's really funny to me. Could you imagine that? I got 30 acorns. Do I hear 40? No! This is a cheap den compared to those California dens. Pro tip from a not professional person. Trekking pole. You gotta go down super steeps. Trekking poles. Extra legs. Oh boy, here we go. I think I'm gonna put the camera away for this one. heading down to camp. There's a storm blowing in. I don't know if it's gonna be a big one, but we're gonna head down and get lunch and see what this system does, and then hopefully get after it tonight. But I'm just gonna head back down to camp now, so just gotta go down and we're there. It's sprinkling just a little bit. Very, very light. I think if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't know. Alright, we made it back to camp. Perfect timing. Just started to rain outside. So we're gonna have lunch. And then relax for a second. I'm gonna put some moleskin on my feet because I've got some blisters, and then we're gonna get back out there. So hopefully this storm blows by quick and we can go hunt tonight, but if not, we have time. Tomorrow is supposed to rain off and on, so we'll see. Alright, going into a new area. Right now we're walking a trail that's also runoff. But heading in, we've got a pretty good plan. There's a trail. And there's an area that we're gonna break off in a minute, hop up on a finger, and look at some trailless areas. So should be some untouched country, hopefully, but we'll see. We're hiking in. We've got a couple hours until sundown, so hopefully at the very least we can locate a bear. Make a plan for tomorrow, but also it'd be nice if we can just get in on a bear, just have a late night. We'll see. This is a beautiful canyon. Oh, I have a sweet bandage right here, I'll show you. So we got a creek in the bottom, lots of rolling hills, and in the bottom of this finger here is some elk feeding. Nice looking green grasses. We're very hopeful for this. Should be a good night, so here we go. See that?
Yeah. What kind of fur is it?
I don't know, deer or elk? sprinkle. All right. JC and I hiked in a couple miles to this big, beautiful canyon, and it is big. It is very big country. There's a lot to look at. So we'll be back here, weather depending, tomorrow. Started to rain on us a little bit, so we set up this tarp. But I feel very strongly there's a bear here somewhere. We just got to find it. We've got, let me see. Oh, we've got like an hour and a half left of light, so it should start getting good. If anything's gonna come out, it should be soon. So here we go. Well, it is 7:30, and we have not turned up a bear yet. Found some elk. No bears yet, but kind of right at that golden hour almost where things are going to pop out. It should start. So for now, eating some gummy bears, drinking some Wilderness Athlete, doing the Superman mix, which is hydrate, recover, and energy and focus. Very delicious. Boosts the spirits. But I am convinced there's a bear here. Just gotta sit still long enough to find it. Which is false alarm. That's good. Alright, we are cleaning up. Head out of here. It's too dark for us to glass that far, so we're gonna get cleaned up and start heading out of here and do the long walk back. But no bears today, so hopefully tomorrow we turn some up. Just because you told me to wait, you know? That's where I almost fell.